Hello folks, Reloading Bench back with you again. And tonight's video is a bit of a rant, a shorty video, but a rant nonetheless. And it has to do with my grocery store, my supermarket in my part of the world, and that is Safeway. So years ago, Safeway instituted this club card, meaning the only way, and I think everyone else started doing the same thing, the only way you would get the sale price is if you had the club card, meaning, if something was $5.99 regular and on sale for $3.99, if you went and checked out and didn't have your card, you're paying full price. So, it behooves you, one, to get the card and save the money. Some people were like, well, I don't necessarily want Safeway or my supermarket having that data, because what if I buy, a gallon of alcohol every 3 days? Then they have this statistic that I'm an alcoholic, or I buy less than healthy food, whatever. So the big win for me back in the day, aside from, the discounted merchandise, was they tied it into gas. So I think it was every certain dollar amount, you got 10 cents off a gallon of gas. So when you went to fill up on the pump, and if you, had a 50, 60, 70 cent discount per gallon, that was awesome. And that was way back in the day when Safeway started selling gasoline, like 20 years ago, or yeah, now I'm feeling really old. It was a long time ago. Well, in any case, I don't do most of the shopping, and I don't go to Safeway a lot. We actually prefer Costco, and there's plenty of Costco's around us. But when we do go to Safeway, there's certain things we get, and, whatever. It is what it is. Ice cream, that's a great example. I don't want to buy, a gazillion size thing from Costco. Buying a gazillion size of toilet paper that you'll use forever is one thing, but taking up half the fridge with multi-gallons of ice cream, not necessarily the best thing. So, when there's a size constraint or limitation, Costco's not the best solution at all times. But in any case, this rant is about Safeway and Safeway discount and card and app technology. So to have the card was one thing. Now everybody has an app. So now you have to deal with the card and your app. But apparently, the app can tie to the card. So, with your phone, you can take care of everything. Okay, great. Then I don't have to worry about the card. I just input my phone number. The app does everything. And I'll show some pictures because today I went on a walk. And on my walk is Safeway. So I thought, let me walk in and walk some of the aisles because it's my steps. And I went down, at first I went in and, oh gosh, the ice cream's on sale. And they had this, giant Ben & Jerry's size that I've never seen before that's ridiculously priced for Ben & Jerry's and Safeway. So I took a picture of it to share with the family, say, hey, how about we get some Ben & Jerry's? And that's what got me to thinking about the whole new process, because as soon as I looked over, the Ben & Jerry's discount was good on your card. But now Safeway has implemented this thing called digital coupon, where if something's on sale, and I'll show pictures, there's normally the regular price, the sale price, and then the digital coupon price. And if you don't use your app to actually clip, meaning take a picture, well, more accurately, scan the separate barcode, then you don't get the digital coupon price. You only get the discount price. You get the lower of the three prices, or the middle of the three prices, not the lowest. So in order, and I'll show an example, cereal's the best example. Cereal, breakfast cereal, has gone insane with pricing. $7 for a little, 16-ounce paper-thin box. And when it's on sale, which is how we shop now at Safeway, if it's not on sale, we're not buying it because inflation and pricing has gone through the roof. So we shop by sale. So when we walk down the aisle and, oh, there's a cereal, it's on sale, okay, let's pick that up. So we're not particular, more by sale than by product or brand. So there was, $7 cereal on sale for $1.97 or something like that, $1.90, whatever the picture that I show. show online. And I think there were two different brands of cereal. One was $1.79, one was $1.97 or $1.99 or whatever. The point being, it was a third the cost it normally is. So that's something. I'll pick that up and throw it in the bin, you know, for later. Don't necessarily need it now. So I try to open my app, just like the banking apps. Whenever you need your banking app, the first thing it'll tell you is update required. So it won't let you in the app. So I opened my Safeway app and it said update required. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in the store, I'm here, let me click update. Well, I will not use Safeway's Wi-Fi because I don't trust, you know, whatever I have to agree to use their Wi-Fi probably says they get access to all my files and all my info, all my photos, all my phone number contacts, all blah, 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 blah. So I'm not doing that, you know. And of course, LTE or 5G connectivity within the Safeway is non-existent. So, you know they do that on purpose, force you into using their Wi-Fi for convenience. Otherwise, you're just not going to get connectivity. So when I looked at my phone, it said 19 plus minutes to download, install the app. I'm like, F this. So I left. Like, this is effing ridiculous. So I'm done. Later in the day, I go back because that cereal's a hell of a good price. I go back. Now my app is updated. I'm ready to go. It's a piss poor app that takes forever to load. And once you come up to that digital coupon, you have to open the app. Then you have to scan the barcode. Half the time, the scanner doesn't scan the barcode. The other half, it just hangs there and you don't know what's happened. And then once you scan the barcode, you have to clip it. So Safeway has made it so effing difficult to just get a sales savings. Why can't that be all automated onto the card? Why do I have to go in and something that's on special sale, I have to open the app, take a picture, scan the barcode, and once it's scanned, it doesn't automatically go into my discount unless I clip it. Multi-step process. So I do my scan, I do my clip, I see that it's there. I go to checkout. It doesn't give me the digital coupon discount. All it gave me was the card discount. I'm like, what the F? So it took 5 minutes for the, the self-checkout person to actually figure this out. Like, they're like, oh, your card and your app are not on the same. No. See, look, everything's, we did the phone number. They scanned the card. I don't know why it's not working. I know why it's not working, because it's a piece of shit. Whoever's doing the app is just, how inconvenient for a customer. I even said, this is why we go to Costco now. She's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, you're the messenger, but this is baloney. To have to do an app to scan and then clip a scan and then make sure it's in there, and then you get to the checkout and it doesn't even register. So, something that should have been $2 was trying to charge me $5.99. The original price like $7. No, this isn't right. But how many people will just scan their stuff in the cart and then just whatever the price comes up, that's it, we'll go. Let's pay the price and let's leave. So that is my rant. The Safeway digital coupon is... Why do you guys make it so difficult? Just tie it into the card. Don't make us clip a picture of a scanned barcode and then have to do more steps to get a discount. Jumping through hoops so unnecessarily. It's not good customer practice, in my opinion. So that's my rant. Over and out. Later.